part 2 of our series, and this is all about BIKC. I've got James here with me again. James, you mentioned the Joker lap. Tell me a bit about that.
Yeah, so this is something we're adding into the racing this year, and I've got a feeling it's going to make it really quite special. The Joker lap is using the technology we have in TeamSport to allow the drivers to run through the pit lane during the race. Okay. So every driver will have to come into the pit lane at some point during their race. They'll cross a detection loop, which will drop their speed down to a set speed, a lot lower than racing speed. They'll drive through the pit lane, over the detection loop on the exit, and the speed will come back up to normal racing pace. Now, this will take about 10 seconds off their lap. So if they're stuck in traffic and struggling to overtake somebody, they can use this to get ahead quite quickly.
But that also means you could be second, knowing the person first has already used their Joker lap, and you could leave it to the last lap. If you're only 4 or 5 seconds behind them, you can leave it to the last lap and probably... So that means we could get some epic finishes.
We could, yeah. And for the drivers, it's all about knowing who has done their Joker lap, who hasn't, when to use that. So there's going to be a lot of...
Of course, it only works if you've seen them use it, of course, and stuff like that. But it just could be, it could be quite epic, some of the finishes.
Yeah, I think we're going to get some interesting racing.
And that's the end of part 2. Join us again for part 3, where we'll be in the race control room.